What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Ark Survival Evolved. My name is Splattercat, and I'm happy to have you here today as we hang out for a while. And actually, today I've got a whole bunch of dinosaurs here, and I wanted to level up my Dilophodons, and so I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, I did tame a Parasaur off camera. It's actually back at base right now. It's got a saddle, all of that good stuff. For some reason, I didn't bring it over here, and I can't think of why. I think, honestly, I've trained like 3 Parasaurs now, and every time I take them into combat, they end up dying because they like get in between like the things that are happening with the Dilophodons and whatnot, and so I left him back at home. It's a long walk to go get him. My dinosaurs are pooping, so I figured we should just be on our way. That right there, that was a poop of malcontent. He was like, I want to hunt, or she anyways. So anyways, they're all mate boosted. We should be able to kick a lot of ass today. What I'm attempting to do today is actually level them up. We're just going to go hunting for a while, and I'm going to search down this coastline. I've never actually followed this down, and I want to find out where it goes. Now, I do have a bow, so I can make that real fast, and so I'll probably jump on that very, very quickly. I'm still playing single player because the multiplayer server that I had set up is still having a lot of problems. Like, they already looked at it, and the people that are hosting it said that they fixed it, but it's still a little bit odd and it's not working right. It's still like having its problems, and so anyways, I'd rather just not think about it. We're gonna play single player for a while. It'll be fine. Come on, dinos. This is all you. Let me put some rocks on these little dudes right here. Why are you not participating? There we go. Participate. Go ahead. Murder things. Yes, you guys can eat them as well. Enjoy your dodo. Eat it however you like. You can roast it. You can fry it. You can stew it. You could put it in a pot, you can boil them, mash them, and stick them in a stew and all that fun stuff. I actually need the hides and I need the meat. And so that is what we're going to attempt to accomplish today. I wanted to get a whole bunch of hides because honestly, I hit level 15. Unfortunately, the downside to this. So I hit level 15, but I didn't have enough points for my engrams to make like the the narcoleptic arrows, or I don't know. The arrows that are soaked in like that random little toxin thing that you have that puts stuff to sleep. The narcotics. I suppose that I don't have enough of them around, so unfortunately we can't hit people up with like our benzos. And until we can knock things out with our super awesome dino benzos, unfortunately there's not going to be a whole lot we can... God, that was an ass whooping right there. That was an ass whooping. Alright, so this turtle looks like it's up next unless it's mate boosted. You're going to try and get in here, huh? I don't think you want to do this. I really think you want to reconsider what you're doing right now. Apparently, I killed that Dilophodon. Oh, good, there's another one coming at us, too. Let me see if I can get him in the face with a rock. Taken care of. Wow, you guys are just rolling these fools right here. Keep rolling. Is that cannibalism? Does that count, or, like, how does this all work? Are you guys full after you eat them, or, like, what happens here? And also, have you leveled up at all? So I'm trying to get all of their HPs up to, like, 300. That's basically where I want to go. And then after that, I'm going to put all of the damage into their, I guess I'm going to put all of their points into their melee damage. See if we can get them just, like, wrecking face for right now. In large numbers, the Dilophodons appear to very much confuse the combat AI of the game. And so that's why I've been keeping them around. But for right now, I've heard that you can do a thing with the bow. So people said that I could do this, and I'm going to test it out right now. I also needed to, I needed to apparently repair my shirt and my gloves, so let's go ahead and take care of that. I am going to start power leveling in between episodes. I won't be able to do it till later tonight. I'll probably do it on stream tonight, but it's actually Wednesday right now when I'm recording this, so you'll probably see this on Thursday or whatever. But for right now, I heard that if you equip the bow and you punch things, it does like a shit ton of damage, and so I wanted to test this out real fast. Get wrecked, noob. That's right, Carbonemus, you don't want none. You don't want none. I'm fighting you with my bow, that's right. Get dealt with. I will pistol whip you with a bow. You know how physically difficult that is, considering the fact that what I have is not even a pistol? Please don't go out in the water. This is a really, really, really bad idea for us to come out here, because I know there are megalodons around. And if you guys could just refrain for a minute from eating this guy. No! They're eating him! You're eating up all of the meat that I'm trying to stockpile. Why? Oh, apparently I'm starving, too, so that's lovely. Let's go ahead and grab some meat off this thing. How you guys looking right now? I know they get a lot of XP whenever they kill a Carbonemus, so they should be looking really, really solid. All right, let's continue the adventure. We're not going to be riding our Parasaur today. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of chug in here because it's got to load the next map tile or whatever's going on. There are megalodons out there. I would be very, very careful about the way we approach this zone. I would not go out in the water. It's not going to end well for us. Additionally, this area is always kind of laggy for me, so I never know what to say about it. I got Tinto berries. I'll probably just eat like... I don't know, like a trillion of those. It seems like they stack up. I tried it out where I only ate 5 and only lasted a second with the buff, but then when I ate like 30 of them, it seemed to last a long-ass time. It might just be like a perceptional bias or something, but let's continue our walk, shall I? I'm going to try not to sprint for right. Yep, I should have brought the Parasaur. I should have brought the Parasaur. Should have brought my dinosaur. See, that's the rule in life, is if you're not bringing a dinosaur, your shit is boring, and so I should have brought a dinosaur along with me. Don't be fooled. It's totally out there. We just can't see it right now. The Megalodon is out there, and it will definitely try and eat us. I also needed to get some stuff for spark powder while I'm here, And so let me go ahead. I need to get a bunch of stone, and I need to make a mortar and pestle today. Because when you're power leveling, the two best ways to do that is to make notes and to make spark powder into gunpowder. And so those are going to be the two things that most people use to level up a whole bunch. The other thing that I've heard that you can do is you can actually go into caves that are around. And when you go into caves, you can fight with a lot of the baddies that are in there. And oh my god, this part of the map is always so chuggy. I don't know if it's because it doesn't store it in memory or whatever until I get here. But for whatever reason, every time I come over here, it gets really, really chuggy. Alright, so we got a couple more little bad guys down in here. I'm not going to tame these ones. These ones are actually going to be victims. So let me get down in here. I'm going to punch this one a couple times. Please don't spit on my face. I would really prefer it if you would not. Alright, we got another Dilo right there. And then our dinosaurs should be able to handle him no problem. There's the kill right there. It's only a level 4, so it's not that big of a deal. Between the three of them eating it. So are they actually eating it, or are they harvesting it? Oh, they're harvesting it. That's pretty good. So they actually all have hides on them and stuff like that. That's a little bit weird. It's not something that I expected, but meh, whatever. New mechanic discovered. Not even worried about it. For right now, I think I need to continue eating and making sure that my sustenance is perfectly... No! We do not drop the berries on the ground before we eat them. Kitten, get off my foot! No! Okay, so apparently my kitten right now is going to hang out and chew on my foot for a while, which is... all kinds of funsies. I'm going to eat a bunch of miho berries or mijo berries, whatever you want to call them. Those are actually the favorites of the parasaurs. So if you're trying to train a parasaur, give them miho berries. You can tell what berry they like the best when you train them by putting all three berry types on them, the yellow, the red, and the blue, or I guess the 4, and the purple. And whichever one they eat first, regardless of where it is in the order, that's the one that they like best. Anyways, you guys want to fight some dodos? There you go. Fight that dodo for me. I don't know if I want to fight this parasaur or not. It looks like we may have to... Let me... Here, you guys stay here. I'm going to leave you right here for a minute. Apparently they're going to eat that dodo because I let them off the chain real fast. Let me take a look down in the water and just make sure. I see coelacanths. So much better than smellicants. Smellicants are the one you got to watch out for. Very, very stinky. They're like the stink bugs of the ocean. You got to watch out. Hit the J key real fast and get them all back with me. J and U are the only two that you really need to know. If the U key, it makes them stop what they're doing and they just hang out right here and they stop following you. Hit the J key, it makes them follow you around. We need to harvest up a little bit of this stuff right here. I'm going to take a look at my map in just a second because I have mapping enabled. I'm the kind of person that likes it when the game just draws the map for me. And so I enjoy the fact that the game has like fog of war or whatever and you don't know where everything is at straight from the beginning of the game. But simultaneously, I like it when it maps in. I don't like it when your map just has like a couple of blank spots that you can't do anything about. There's a bunch of turtles over there. I would stay away from that for right now because that's a recipe to get all of your Dilos killed. Let's get a little bit more flint here. There it is. Yup, big old grip of flint. I would like to get some metal, but as I understand it, it's down in the bottom of the water or something like that. I don't know. I tried the round rocks that are next to the ocean. I do like the fact that the developers took time to make the rocks that are next to the ocean rounded off. That's due to the fact that they have constant water running over them and so friction. Things in nature tend towards a spherical shape. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but most rocks tend to be quite round. They won't be jaggy very often. They won't be jaggy. So anyways, where are we right now? And actually, you can tell how far a rock is from its origin by how rounded out it is. So if a rock is very, very jaggy, you know that the host rock that it came from is actually fairly nearby. Let's go northwards. Let's cut across the island right here. We'll see what we can accomplish. You do need to be careful about your Dilos when you do this because they will get stuck on rocks and other random stuff. But if there are any other dinosaurs around here that we could actually get our hands on, or at least we could just document where they're at. I see a lot of trikes around. I've seen carnosaurs off on the other island. I've seen raptors. I've seen lots and lots of alligators, so there are things for us to tame. I don't know if we'll get to do that today, just because I want to hit level 15 and get the narcotic arrows before we do anything too risky. I want to be able to knock stuff out. And so as of right now, did you guys get stuck on something already? Please stop getting stuck on things. I will wait for you for right now, but sometimes y'all frustrate me. I hope you know that. Sometimes you all frustrate me very, very much. Dizzle, come along. You're the only one that actually knows how to follow orders here. Let's go up and over the hill, do a little bit of exploration. I rarely go inland here either. I know there's a bunch of Dilophosaurs kind of like at the top, but other than that, I think most of the stuff that I've seen on this little island, so if you're looking at our map right now, we're on a little central island right there. And so, most of what I found here is pretty non-threatening. If you go up towards the northeast of our little island, though, there are some more threatening dinosaurs. I think up there I saw a raptor. I saw a lot more trikes. I've seen a couple of brontosauruses. But we haven't seen anything really dangerous like T-Rexes, carnosaurs, mammoths, lions, you know, those big flying birdie, Archaeopter, whatever the hell they're called. I haven't seen a lot of those things around here. I have seen them during my streams and during some of my other footage and my VODs and whatnot that I've been working on. but they tend to kill me pretty quickly, and then I just like respawn elsewhere, and it's like, whatever. So let's walk through. Oh, that's a stegosaur right there, my second favorite dinosaur. My favorite dinosaur, in case you all didn't know, is Ankylosaurus, but I really like Stegosaurus as well. I like dinosaurs that speak softly and carry a big stick. It's always been like an addiction of mine, is I like the dinosaurs that are like, they don't hunt. They're kind of like omnivorous, or at the same time, they're herbivores. However, we're missing a Dilo here. Where is our Dilophosaur? Damn it. I hate the AI for the dinosaurs. It is so stupid. Like, it gets stuck on things very easily. I'm going to go back and look for him real fast. There he is. He got stuck on this big-ass rock over... Come here, you idiot. Hey, Dankity, get over here. You've been smoking too much. Being all hella dumb and up and... Why are you going that way? I am in this direction. Your master is in this direction over here. Come. There you go. Now you got it. Anyways, I was really hoping I wouldn't have to make, like, a breach right there. Still... Some people have asked why I'm not doing, like, entertaining things with this series, like running around trying, like, taming T-Rexes, because I want to experience the entire game. That's the thing, is I don't edit my stuff because I like to go through all the steps. I'm the kind of person that likes the leveling process and likes to go very slowly through things, and we'll get to the interesting stuff when we get there, but I want to go through this iteratively, like, the steps that a normal player would take as they go through their daily gameplay, and so that's what I'm trying to do. If we cross the island right here, there are a lot of trees around. Let me see if maybe I should have brought the... I knew it. I knew I should have brought the Parasaur. Maybe I'll head back to base and get the Parasaur. It seems like a good idea. Let me make a cut right here. I'm going to go back to base. We'll get the Parasaur. I think the hunt was pretty successful for right now. And yeah, that's it. I don't want to waste this entire episode just like looking to get to the other side of the island. It's going to be okay. Unless that's a raptor right there. And then we may hunt a raptor. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we might try. Okay, so I went back and I got my dear friend the Parasaur. We're riding her along right now. Her name is Pancake and I tamed her in the VOD. I was gonna upload it, like a little bit of explanation here. I did this on Twitch TV specifically wanting to upload it as a highlight on the channel. But unfortunately, YouTube keeps corrupting the video and I've been trying for 3 days now and I can't get the VOD off. I tried night dev and everything and the video's corrupted when I get it off night dev too, so I assume something went wrong with Twitch. There's a Phiomia right there, and a Phiomia is one of the things that we need. And so I'm considering taming the Phiomia right now and bringing it back with Pancake because I've heard that the Phiomia actually has a strong back. We need to be careful though because there are both raptors and carnitars around here. So like small variances and things that I do might wind up getting me killed because raptors are terrifying in this game. Seriously, raptors are the worst. Watch out for them, especially if they come in groups. They can do some serious damage. And so anyways, let me take all of you. I'm gonna put you all on neutral. That's right. Continue to poop. It's perfectly fine. Poop as much as you want. And this guy over here... Will this kill you, or will this just knock you out? What happens with this? It knocks you out. Okay. So that worked out easily enough. If I access your inventory, what can we accomplish here? We got Miho berries, Amar berries... We've also got Tinto berries. Okay, so I'm going to put all of them on here, and what we want to do is we just want to wait a second. We want to see which one it eats on its own to determine what its favorite berry is. If you feed it its favorite berry, it's going to get done. I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Okay, I can't watch 4 numbers at once, so if I don't see it, I need you all to shout it out for me. He apparently is eating something. It's the Miho berries. Okay, so it likes the Miho berries the best, which is unfortunate because I have less of those than everything else. But for right now, I guess it'll work out. I'm going to give him some narco berries just to keep him nice and knocked out. Oh yeah, look at that meter moving along. And so the other thing that I would recommend for right now is while we wait for him to get his stuff done, it's going to take a while for him to be tamed. So unfortunately, there's not much that I could do about that. Let me put all these guys back on attack my target. You can also put your herbivores on attack my target if you wanted to. If you wanted your Parasaur to get into fights or whatever. Instead, what I would recommend is just don't bring the Parasaur along if you don't have to. It gets in the way. It does dumb shit all the time. It does fight, like, and it can deal damage, but it's not like an amazing combatant, so I'd be careful about it. For right now, my most important goal is hitting level 16, so I'm going to continue to like hunt things and kill things while we wait for that thing to train. I don't know how long this is going to take. If it ends up taking like a really long time, what I will consider, what is that right there? Oh, it's its dead body. I thought it was like a sack on the ground or something. Here, drop the body real fast. Drop the body. Release the body. Can you make... What are you doing right now? What are you doing? Release the body. There we go. And then we'll get a little bit more meat and a little bit more hides off this thing. I am super worried about... Like, seriously, there are a ton of raptors and carnitars around here. So this is kind of like one of those risky situations where I'm doing something dumb that I probably shouldn't be doing. But I'm going to do it anyways because I think it makes for like an entertaining, tense situation. So we got a Parasaur running over there. The raptors, they do aggro you from a really, really long ways away. So watch out for that. And I'm not like purposefully looking for them for right now. But I am like checking my corners and just trying to make sure that we're at least kind of safe. Hey, what's going on, pal? Yep, that's right. Shoot your random Dilophosaur stuff at me. It's okay. Get him! Ooh, they spit on you like 38 times. What are you going to do now? You got rocked, other Dilophosaur. You got rocked. He's like, well, you brought 3 friends to the fight. I mean, I don't think we should, like, gloss over that situation. But you brought a bunch of friends to that fight, and I just don't feel like it was fair. Let's see here. We've got... I see a Carnotaur over there. A Carnotaur and a bunch of raptors, but they're not fighting each other. That's really weird. I don't even know what to say about that. That's an odd thing. Okay, well, I can tell you most assuredly we don't want to be over there with the Carnotaur. Instead, I'm going to hang out with the Phiomia for a little while. I think that if I could just keep an eye on this little bastard, it'd be a great thing to add to our little, I don't know, harem. I don't know if it's a harem. Oh, there's another Carnotaur over there, isn't there? Ooh. We are surrounded right now. Okay. D-Lo, what are you doing? You stuck in a tree? You're a dinosaur with little stubby arms. What are you doing getting stuck in trees for? Here, let me chop that tree down real fast. Sometimes they glitch through the trees and they get stuck. It's an odd situation. And in fact, it's how we hunted that Phiomia so easily. Phenomenally easy to get yourself a Phiomia when it's stuck in a tree. Now, what I'm worried about right here is if we get caught out after nightfall, we are going to have some very, very serious problems to deal with. And so, I kind of want to head back to base. The Carnotaur is over there. I think if we cut it close enough, it's fighting with a pterosaur right now. Oh my god, this game is like a non-stop Hollywood blockbuster of just like cool shit happening. Seriously, it never ends. Phiomia, how long are you going to take? You're going to take a little while? Well, I'm going to wait it out, and I'm going to see how long this takes. So anyways, I'll be back once the Phiomia is trained, alright? Alright, so we're just about done here, which is pretty cool. I think he's going to eat like 2 or 3 more berries, and then we'll have ourselves a new friend. I don't know what I'm going to name him just yet. The 14 Azul berries should be enough to get him done. I don't think I need any more of the narco stuff. I threw the wood in there just in case, because he's going to be my pack animal anyways. It's not that big of a deal, so I might as well load him up right now. We'll have a new dinosaur to add to our stable. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. He's going to be the group shit shovel, I guess. He'll carry around the rest of the dinosaurs' Duke. Ah, you have tamed a Phiomia, the name that I can never get right. So it looks like it's some kind of like pig ancestor. I don't know. It's like a pig elephant. It's got some kind of like weird thing going on. It's an odd animal. But anyways, we need to name him. His name will be Wimbledon. Nope, not Wimbledon. There we go. Wimbledon. Got him. And so his name is Wimbledon. And then with Wimbledon, I already went ahead and I made a Phiomia saddle. So, the barding should be good to go right here. I don't know who we're going to ride, but we're going to give it a try real fast. Well, I don't know if Wimbledon's faster than the other dinosaur that we were riding. Definitely looks less comfortable. This does not seem like it's going to be a pleasurable ride. Let's get all of our other dinos, and now we got to go through Carnotaur territory to get home. So this is going to be kind of one of those situations where, like, Delta Force is extracting itself under gunfire. There are a ton of raptors and Carnotaurs around here, and so we need to be careful about this. Very, very careful. Additionally, I need to make sure that my entire collection of dinosaurs, they're all on defensive mode. If they're not on defensive mode, they aren't being helpful to me. And so let me jump off the back real fast. You guys are on attack, okay? What are you doing? Because I'm going to need you to fight, even if, yeah, attack my target. I'm going to need everybody to fight if shit gets real. And so, I mean, obviously we're inside of a video game, so shit can only get so real. But you know what I mean. It's just a saying. Watching out for Carnotaurs while we over here. Just a minute ago it was raining too. It was horrifying. Like, it was so dark and there were so many, like, bad things that could have happened. So with regards to your dinosaurs, if you want to look at their inventory while you're riding around, just press the F key. It looks like he's pretty hungry right now, so let's go ahead and give him some Amar berries. He can munch his way through those, and I'm sure he'll feel fine in just a second. I think this dinosaur is, unfortunately, he doesn't really count as a dinosaur, does he? We got a bunch of spoiled meat, so we should probably go tame a scorpion at some point, too. Maybe we'll do that next episode since we know where they are. I wish that it was daytime. Unfortunately, you know what? I think the stamina holds out better on the Parasaur. Like, the Parasaur is better built for, like, running around by comparison to, Like, I don't know what Wimbledon's going to be useful for. He's adorable, and I'd love to pet him, and I'd love to hug him, and I'll probably make him like a blanket and probably like a Bumblebee outfit or something like that. Not the Transformer, the animal. All animals look adorable if you put them in a suit that looks like a Bumblebee. I don't know if you've realized this, but this is actually like a fundamental law of the universe. When you put an animal in a suit that looks like a Bumblebee, they're freaking adorable. So anyways, we'll get Wimbledon back right here. I just got to ride down this beach. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Try not to ride down beaches too often. Every time you do it, there's an increased chance that the police will figure it out and you will get caught. Anyways, let's ride down the beach real fast. If we can get back home, we can actually store some of these guys, and then we can consider the way that we're going to go about getting the remainder of the XP for level 16. Yeah, the stamina's way better on the Parasaur. Got a trike over here. What is that? A brontosaur over there? Okay. So I think I know where we are. We just got to kind of like be careful. I don't know how we would train a trike. I think I'm going to need to knock it out with trank rounds or something like that. I know that you get trank arrows later on, and then I think you also get trank darts once you get a gun or something like that. But we're not that far into the game. Unfortunately, the leveling system takes quite a while if you do it organically. And I was attempting to do it that way, but I actually think I'm going to do something later tonight that's going to speed up the process. So essentially, I'm going to sit down. I'm just going to craft a whole bunch of gunpowder or something, make my life easier so we can get this thing finished off. I do need to get some rocks while I'm down here, so let's get our rocks on real fast. Not rocks off, but rocks on works. Watch out for your Parasaur while you're farming. Don't carry around too many dinosaurs with you because they do trip over each other. I tend to just bring a couple of like really aggressive little predators with me. I like the Dilophodons. The problem with the Dilophodons is sometimes they just can't get their DPS started, which is a little bit of a problem. If you don't know what DPS is, damage per second. I don't know how many people here played like MMOs and whatnot, but just saying. So are you good at harvesting Phiomia or Phiomia, whatever the hell you are? Let me see here. Can you do it? I don't know that he can. Attack that bush. Get it all done. Beat that bush's ass. Well, it looks like he doesn't really want to, like, gather in here. Let me try again here. If you put it, like, right under their head. There's an angle, too. It took me forever to find it with the Parasaur. But with the Parasaur, it took me a little bit to get used to the way that they eat. And so I think it's probably the same with the Phiomia. Unless this thing is an omnivore. Is this thing an omnivore, maybe? Let's try and give it some meat and see if it'll eat that. It might be an omnivore. If it's an omnivore, we might be able to... Because I know pigs will eat just about anything. That's why you never want to have a heart attack in the pig pen. They never find your ass again. Be a bunch of bones out in the pen. It's gnarly right there. So maybe it has trouble with it. The other thing is that this thing has kind of like a warthog-like body. I bet it can fight like hell, too. It's probably resilient, but let's take the Parasaur back. The Parasaur is definitely the animal right now that I'm sort of leaning on with regards to, like, my favorite critter. I'd also like to tame a turtle around here at some point. I've heard they're really, really good for going out in the ocean and making sure that you don't get dominated by megalodons. And getting dominated by megalodons is one of those things that I fear very, very greatly. I have a healthy, well, maybe even an unhealthy fear of sharks. And so anyways, this episode was pretty entertaining. I had fun with it. We did a little bit of hunting. We ran around. We found ourselves a Phiomia. We got like some new dinosaurs running around with us. We almost died to Carnotaurs, even though you guys really didn't see the Carnotaurs too much. One of them was flying through the air, but I couldn't get the recording program to work properly, so damn it. Damn it all to hell. I can never get the good footage. I can never get the good footage. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I will see you all later. I'm going to cook up some meat, get some charcoal made, and I'll see y'all next time. Hi, do everybody.